Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today I'm going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. We're in the wilds again. We've come out of the Druid's Grove. We helped the goblins Sazza to escape. And we're going to be gradually making our way over to the goblin village, doing stuff along the way. Let me go this way, because there's something over here we can do. And yeah, I'm interested to see the difference it makes allying with Sazza. Like, there's a village over here that's got some goblins and stuff. They're hostile to you usually. I'm interested to see if maybe they might not be this time.
People up ahead.
But we'll find out.
Something's wrong.
I suspect they'll still be hostile.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Yeah, I think we're going to go for the illithid wisdom. I will go where I wish. Okay, it's only a 2. It's going to be a 3 because of our -1 wisdom. I guess we'll take the guidance just in case we roll a 2. That was fine.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, true soul Edwin. He's injured and I wasn't thinking.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head.
Hold his
Your
stare.
minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. She will. She.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Explain the absolute to me.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, true soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
Sounds good.
I will serve at no ruler's side but my queen's.
A crude summary. You have more to learn of our faith, novice.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Don't forget it. So what happened to your brother?
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks.
These fugitives. Tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Well, I'm a survivor of that crash. Looks like you found me.
You! Brenna! Kill her!
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I still don't know why my character in their portrait is in their underwear. I have no idea why that's happening. So let's start with me. What can we do? So we've got Brynner and Andric, level 2s. I think they're probably going to be fairly simple, but
I will ascend.
We could try out some of our new stuff. We could try out some of our new monk stuff. So what can we do? That's a bonus action. Okay, with key points. Oh yeah, okay. It will just, let's go and hit. Oh no, we'll hit Brynner. It's a better chance of success. Bonk. Hit for 9, not bad. So we could do Flurry of Blows, or we could do an unarmed strike. Which is 5 to 10 damage. A decent chance of a fatality with this. Bonk. Very good, Lae'zel.
I miss this.
I don't want to use up any spell slots or anything, so I might...
Need to
I'll
stay
Shadow
focused.
Hark. Guidance.
Still breathing.
Um,
Despite everything.
Wow, I've got loads of stuff in there. Okay, hang on. What's this? Control undead, dreadfully your darkest emotions burst forth in a menacing pulse to frighten... Yeah, I don't want to use my Channel Oath charge. I've only got 1 at this level. And... do a smite. Again, that's our last spell slot. And on Paladin, they refresh on a long rest. Yeah, I don't think any of that's necessary. Oh, mind you, 50%'s not great, is it? We got anything that we could do to lower that? Defense on him, perhaps. Can I cast True Strike on Boring Dirge? I can, so let's do that. So that'll do for now.
I won't give
So
in.
now we... What? How does that work? I should have advantage, no? Oh, he's cast on him. Okay, so despite pointing at Boring Dirge, he's cast that on himself. I guess that's how that works.
Act fast.
Low chance, unsurprisingly miss.
Blood comes easy these
Well,
days.
I guess we'll try this. It's only got 50. Well, I don't think it uses the spell slot if we miss, so yeah. So we could try and stun him. Whoa! What happened there? That had saved up a smite, I think. So we actually worked with the the pommel strike. Okay, everyone wants to talk to me now. Who should we talk to first? Let's talk to Lae'zel.
So the tadpole gives us the ability to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will sicken us further.
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a power well received, and this is a valuable power indeed.
It's only valuable if we understand it, and we don't. Not yet, at least.
Such powers of manipulation could be useful, and if it makes our enemies more malleable, all the better.
My point exactly. I'm so glad you...
Oh, you and me are going to get on well, Astarion. I know that already. I suppose we are taking stuff to sell, so... grab all this.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire. This body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
I don't know if it doesn't say if these are rolls or not, but I resisted before, but we're gonna go all in this time. So embrace the desire to commune with the tadpole. Will it to break free? Ew. Yummy yum. So we can't use that yet, but we will be able to eventually. I think we will go and follow the tracks to the owlbear cave.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
Worth going in here. However, we are quite low on various things.
Its nest must be nearby.
So I think it's probably worth long resting before we go in, because there will be a fight. Do that quickly. As you level up, you don't have to rest quite as often. You'll have more spell slots and ability thingies and everything, which is good. But early levels, you have to do a fair amount of it.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of
Oh, okay, so he's talking about
I
summoning
myself
hirelings. I don't
am
need
the
that.
worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots
So he's talking to us about his
perish,
services he offers, and that's
I will
fine. We've seen what
cleave
he can do.
soul to body once more.
Very ugly doing it.
Amusing.
Why is this magic so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
So we've done some respecking already on other characters. Oathbreaker Knight, why is he chilling here still?
Oathbreaker, what do you need of me?
We don't want to take up our oath again. I guess that's why he's there. If you decide you've had enough of being an Oathbreaker, you can go back to what you were doing before. Which is fine, but unnecessary for us. As I'm happy, just checking if anyone's got anything to say to me. Doesn't look like they have. Let's just end the
To
day.
put my hands on everything.
Something's going to happen.
I'm so glad I found... Wait! I'm Althera, a bard from the Grove. I don't mean any harm.
You can meet Althera if you explore the Druid's Grove a bit more intently than I did this time, because, well, I've got plans for the Grove that doesn't involve helping people there. It's interesting that they've inserted her into the story anyway, despite me missing out on her. State your purpose or die.
Wait! I'm not your enemy. Quite the opposite, in fact. You're all anyone talks about in the Grove. Hearing all you've done...
I don't know why.
I want
He
to
didn't
join
do
you,
anything to help anyone
to
there.
fight by your side. I want to help people, as you've helped us.
I should really say I've no time for weaklings, but I'm interested to see if she joins as a player character, like a party character. Are you sure? I lead a dangerous life.
I've been running since El Turel. And when we finally arrived at the Grove, we found danger there too. Unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it head on. With you.
All right, well, let's let her in, but say you can stay for now. Let's see how you fare.
Really? Oh, this is wonderful.
Because this didn't happen in my last playthrough.
Just keep it quiet here.
She sang a song, and then we bumped into her a few more times. But she never joined our camp. How interesting. Can we actually party with her?
I can't wait to hit the road. Where will we go? Neverwinter? Oh, can we go to Waterdeep?
Don't make me kill you.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take it one note at a time, as my teacher would say.
Indeterminate. She might just be a camp follower. I.e. someone who just hangs out here and occasionally chats to us. Quick look at anyone. Nobody wants to say anything specific, so let's end the day. Oh, what's this?
Your eyes with a lurch, and you are
Hello?
not in your bed.
This is different as well.
You stand.
Oh my god!
Body, which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace.
This has got to be a Dark Urge thing.
You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
Wow. Okay. My intelligence is super low, so neither of these is probably going to have much effect. But let's try to remember something anyway. Okay, so we need to roll a 13, and that's a 2. Turns into a 1. I have 4 inspiration. I'll give it one more go. I would like to try and see if we can remember what we did. No, fortunately not. I'm not going to use any more.
The throbbing in your skull will hardly let you think, let alone remember.
We can try investigation. It'll give us another chance to roll. It's a much lower difficulty class as well, which we crit. Of course we do.
There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the
Some sort of circle around her as well.
Her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
Oh, okay. Admire this beautiful death. There's some sort of trade option. Okay. Wanted one. Snipping the cords. Oh wow, we got it. We got it. Okay. We can actually barter with ourselves. That's interesting. Unsurprisingly, we have all the same items that we do. Admire this beautiful death.
If you could craft a corpse like this in one night, what masterpieces have you sculpted in your forgotten decades? You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you.
Hey, I imagine our stealth's not going to be great either. Oh, here we go. Disadvantage because we're using the Githyanki plate armor. Let's not hide. Prepare to face the others. We're not going to hide this. This is who we are.
Your misdeed is bright and clear as the dawning day.
It's right next to Astarion as well.
Change her. this is some sloppy work.
Now, I can't help but notice that one of us
I
is
knew he'd love
positively
it.
drenched in blood. So,
You talk.
I murdered her. Yeah, that's actually one of the options. Yeah, I murdered her.
Anyone with half a mind could see that.
Will
But
disapproves.
why?
Dunno. Suddenly woke up in the night and everything was just like this.
The work of the parasite, I shouldn't wonder.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
Yeah, it must have been the parasite.
We can but stand guard against the parasite. I'll be watching.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
Mourn. Yeah, we're not going to mourn her. Giggle. The only joy greater than murder is to get away with it. Grind your jaw. That was close. You'll have to hide your crime more carefully next time. Giggle. The only joy greater than murder is to get away with it. Oh wow, that was that was unexpected. Honestly, didn't quite see that one coming. Okay, well, with that in mind, let's go into the cave.
Your kind will punish you for consorting with us.
My name is Lae'zel Chucky, and my kin will understand my need for servants.
Okay. So first time round, we actually got through this area without a fight. Which I didn't even know was possible, because in the early access I always ended in combat. But we're definitely going to initiate it this time.
Look there, a shrine.
Shadowheart, you failed?
In a stinking cave.
a magical
Place
seal.
of honor.
No lock picking that.
Let's take some of this magical stuff. So, I never remember the solution to this puzzle. I kind of get what we have to do. I think there's something back here I need. Just about sharp. What we got? Oh, well, this is it, I think. Prayer dedicated to Selûne. Yeah, so we've got to. Come on, let's see if Shadowheart can pass the check on this. She.
My faith will guide me.
Come on.
This way.
She's not even going to do a check.
Despite
Fair enough.
everything.
I'm going to pick this up.
On my way.
Let's come back here. I think I have to... Where's the thing I just picked up? This thing. Let's read it. There we go.
My prayers are answered.
You should leave it. Or even destroy it if possible.
Ridiculous. There's could be something useful in there.
This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Says you. You do intimidation. I'll do as I please. If you try stopping me, be my guest. Oh, okay. I was going to say, and can we get guidance from her as we're threatening her? But apparently not. That's quite an interesting feature there. But we will take the bardic inspiration. Don't need it.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
Thanks.
Hurts.
Wounds kicking off. When the wearer has 50 percent hit points or less, they don't provoke opportunity attacks. Interesting. Who might that be useful for? Give it to Lazel for now, maybe. So yeah, some stuff to sell apart from that. Don't think this is anything particularly useful. Actually, this is useful for Shadowheart's backstory, so I will read it. This tome describes the ancient initiation rites observed by some who worshipped the moon goddess, Selûne. When a youngster came of age, they would be left to fend for themselves deep in the wilds. There, they would show their skills of navigation and self-reliance, as well as their determination to return to the Moon Maiden's silvery glow. Once they found their way back to their people, their faith and standing as a follower of Selûne would be beyond any doubt.
Worthless.
So that will become more relevant a little bit later. Assuming I get the same backstory for Shadowheart, it's possible...
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
I'm going to puff out my chest and roar. Can I get Bardic Inspiration for that too? And Guidance. Yeah. Let's see if we can beat that. Oh, just about.
The beast shrinks back, feathers quivering.
Okay, it's non-hostile to us, which is interesting. I just realised I probably need to do my Long Strider ritual. So let's give it to... Okay, we'll give it to these two then. Do it on me and Asterion as well.
Looking ahead.
Alright, so he successfully scared off the beast. But, oh, okay, yeah, they went hostile. It wasn't a permanent thing. Okay, so what can we do? Yeah, I think we do this as a bonus action, so we can get into the fight. Let's see, Mama Bear is distressed. What does that do? Sustain damage to its eye. Cannot make critical hit and has disadvantage on perception checks. Interesting. So she's got her action. That's why all this stuff's great at. But hopefully we can get our bonus attack as well. Oh yeah, obviously not, because we don't have our bonus action.
Shall we cut and run?
Yeah, let's get Shadowheart.
On I go.
Where's the one that gives us advantage on attacks? Stealth checks. Is it this one? No. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Probably a good idea to do that here. So we should be able to get advantage on things.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Asterion. You can actually check its wisdom. Its wisdom's not bad. Its intelligence is low. Heat metal's no good. Okay, so we can't even cast that. Because its intelligence is so low. We could cast that. So what does this do? Frighten a creature, give it disadvantage. Or what about this one? It's only 55%. I'm going to do it. I'll give it. That's saved. Did damage. I'm going to give Boring Dirge Bardic Inspiration there. Damn. That's why I wanted to give it disadvantage. Okay, well I'm going to come in now. So is that 65% with advantage? No, it's 88 now. There we go. What's this? Well, that's the inspiration. Just working out if you have to set it to... It says next ability check, but I'm hoping that applies to attacks as well. I'll do this and try and set it on fire. Blammo. Have some of that. It's got 6 HP left. This hellish rebuke on the cub. Blam. Okay, we got the monk now. Let's try and take this cub down. It's got 13 left, so maybe we could do... Let's try and make it prone with a flurry of blows. There it goes.
Let's have some carnage.
Stereon. Maybe we should just shoot an arrow. Just enough. Wow, I didn't realise those had taken quite as much damage as that. I'm used to them having more hit points. Haven't got any ritual healing, have we? So tell you what, I'll do this as Boring Dirge as a bit to heal as well. Got any health potions? There we go. That was a good one of those. Cub doesn't have anything. Mama Bear's got the head of a broken spear.
Wish I
Take
had
the
that
egg.
holding. An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Take the armour. It's druidic armour, I think, primarily, but we'll have a quick look. The food I just picked up, I want to send to camp. If I can see it. Can I see it? It might have gone to camp anyway. Not sure. Yeah, so I think really we're going to be facing more beast than undead, I think. So actually that's not entirely helpful. I don't know where that food went.
Very well.
But it's something we can sell, so that's fine. Yeah, we'll send that to camp. Take that. Done all the loot now. Do I need to pick it? I don't think I need a pickaxe. Got a spade, so. Now, did I pick up the shaft of that spear? Because I'm pretty sure the one who died had it. I've certainly found it in the past. Gawking yellow eye. Yeah, so that's probably was used to attack the owlbear, wasn't it? Sure what to do with that.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am
Now,
not many, and will not
I'm not
be a
particularly
burden
looking
to
forward to
them.
this next bit, but it's going to kind of be in character. We've got my little buddy Scratch up ahead. but this isn't the good playthrough. I'm going to try and search his master. Shoo him away. Let's try and intimidate him. I think that should be enough for a DC 10. Yeah. Get out of here, boy. Not in this playthrough. Take a closer
Around
look.
his neck is a collar etched with a name. Scratch.
You're all right,
With
Scratch.
a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head.
Right, leave him to his sorrow, but I am going to search your master. Okay, so we know from later on in the game he was almost like a mailman messenger type thing. I didn't search him before, so I don't know what letters he's got. Gonwick, be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travellers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. Well, he's not face down. Oh, no, he is face down. So exactly that happened. David, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see him as soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora. And David Jr. They'll never find that. Nine Fingers. Okay, we meet Nine Fingers later on. I won't come back to the city, not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt page, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where an M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know when I'm safe. S. Oh, that's good. I might be able to find like a stash of goodies at some point. Collapsed burrow. Nothing there. What's this? Oh. We'll get to that at some point. Not quite ready to face that yet. build up to that mentally and emotionally.
So, Zell, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak.
Strange.
But theft
It
would be
looks
paid for
healthy,
painfully.
but it's stone
1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go.
Hang on, it's got a different description. Bloodless pig meat. Oh, it's kosher. Send to camp.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring
Well,
at
it won't be
you
actually because
back.
it's pig meat.
Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Yeah. Take some guidance on this. Nope. I'm not gonna. Or should we? We're getting quite a lot of inspiration at the moment. Maybe we'll give it another go. Just about.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
Just threaten him. You know something about this, don't you?
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire.
A
I
vampire?
didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures.
I'm sure.
But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Yeah, well, you've convinced me. What have we got here? Oh, these are the ones who ran away from the Druid's Grove. What are they doing here?
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
I left as quickly as I could. I don't waste my time with devil spawn.
Smart. Those bastards will spit on your grave after running you through. Tieflings. Goblins. Gods, this contract was cursed from the first.
Few goblins killed your whole crew. Pathetic.
Wasn't no few goblins, mate. There's an entire hive of them. Contract failed to mention that part.
Looks like you were ill prepared.
Don't know what I expected. That much gold for some long-lost relic buried in the arse end of nowhere. And from a wizard, too.
They're determined to give me this quest.
I should have known.
No matter how much I insult him.
The gold probably turns to lead the moment you leave Baldur's Gate. Stupid thing to die for.
You're giving up? Well, I might take a shot at it myself.
Have at it. If you think you can do better.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk.
All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back. If you feel like dying.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing.
Happy hunting.
Come on.
We're wasting time.
For them to leave before we start looting their friends. Okay, let's send the money to camp. The money. I meant food. I saw money and I said money, but I meant food. Goblin's drawing. Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon an animal's skin, this childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures. A goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown.
What do we have here?
Take it. Yeah, take all that. These I'll send to Starion. Right, so this is where I'm interested to see if we're going to have a hostile encounter or whether Sazer's kind of come through and told things about us.
Something's waiting up ahead.
I mean, I guess there's only one way to find out.
Get over there! Surround them like!
I know you're there. Show yourselves.
You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
There'll be no skewering happening here. Now let me pass.
We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Get advantage on a... I'm just wondering about the Illithid Wisdom. I think we're going to get one of these per day. I'm gonna do this one. It's only a 10. Plus we can add guidance, and we got advantage. There we go.
Hold up, lads. This one might be more than we bargained for. Go on, then. Just keep your nose clean.
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
So I don't know if... So Sazer obviously didn't come through here and tell them about this. But we were able to talk our way through. I've never actually done that before. In all the times I've played this, I've always gone in fighting. So that's interesting. Itself. There's lots to explore in this village. I'm just wondering if I do that.
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back then.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this. I should have switched to Astarion, shouldn't I? Let's come out of there. Astarion can give it a go. I played a sort of lock-picking type character in my first playthrough, so I'm used to just going in and doing them. You can have some guidance too.
Shadow. Such a grim name for such a beautiful...
What have we got? Haste Helm. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum for 3 turns. And momentum, as we all know, affected entity has movement speed increased by 1.5 meters per remaining duration of this effect. So that's up to 4.5 from the start. I think I'll just take that myself, to be honest. Oh, mine, yeah, okay, yeah, we can replace that.
Wonder if the
So we're a melee character primarily. I think we go up and do this. I'm going to save because I'm not sure how this will play out. I kind of know how I want it to play out.
Look what we got here! Another little birdie wanting to fly! Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you! Hope you got a stomach for heights!
I'm not looking for trouble, I just want to pass by.
Funny. That's what our birdie wanted.
Release me this instant, you beasts!
Unless you want to join him up there, you best pay the toll. Cough it up!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
This is what I saved our Illithid power for. I'm going to pay nothing, and you and your cronies are going to leave. We only need 2. I will take the guidance, as we might roll a 2 and still fail. Ah, we're okay.
You're a true soul. I didn't know. Wouldn't dare question you, never.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
We'll leave you to it.
Let's find you something to eat. All right then.
Fresh meats. Scared
I was actually hoping to humiliate him a bit more, but they've just all run off immediately. Well, I guess we should do something about this gnome. Go in here.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving.
What happened?
Nothing. The trick of the light.
Don't take me for a fool.
I'll take you as I find you. Now let the matter rest. Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Fine. Let's go in here. So we have a brake lever, which will stop the, I don't know, these sails, maybe you call them a windmill? It's going round and round. That's definitely what I did in the good playthrough. However, there is a second lever. The release brake lever. Let's see what happens when I do this. Well, we freed him. He's not stuck on the windmill anymore. Oh, it's a shame because I tried to get him into my camp on my first playthrough because he's got quite a good weapon you can get apparently. But you have to do it in a very particular way, and it didn't work out. And on a replay, that's exactly the sort of thing you try and mend, perhaps. But this is an evil playthrough, so we did what we did, and he had a different ending this time around. Hey, but his little stash of stuff's in here, so let's see what he had. He's got some boots. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges. Now this is interesting because I found some items later on that were something like you can use lightning charges to do this and that, and I was like, I don't know how to generate lightning charges. So I'll hang on to these. I mean, do they do anything on their own? You have +1 to attack rolls and deal an additional lightning damage. You gain 5 charges. They're consumed the next time you deal damage, and you deal an additional 1 to 8 damage, and you lose 1 charge per turn. That might be good for... Well, I'll have to look. I'm not quite sure how the monk dash works. I'll check that out. What else has he got? Send the food to camp. Yeah, so let's check on Lae'zel quickly. So she's just gonna say, oh, she didn't come down. So how does this work? So doubles your movement speed. Jump no longer requires bonus action. So I'm wondering if this, which we can use as a bonus action, will set off that lightning charges. I think it might. So I think what I'll do is give those to Lae'zel and see. Because if I dash or something, it's my action, isn't it? So the only exception to that is like the rogue's cunning action, I think, and we're obviously not taking Astarion down a rogue route currently. So let's give these to Lae'zel. I need to work out her armor thing, really, because she's actually got AC 16, like a monk thing. Even when she's not wearing armor, she's got the same AC. I don't really want her running around naked, which is what she's doing. But I guess, could we? There we go. We can at least put some trousers on her. We give her Astarion's... Mind you, then at night he'll be naked. We need to find like some robes or something she can wear. I guess we'll leave it like that for now because it's good for her monk stuff to not have armor on. It's gonna look a little strange, and she doesn't look like she's got her weapon equipped either. What we could do is maybe the trousers somewhere else. Don't know if we can. Right, I'm just going to hope that she can still fight when she's like this.
Indolence breeds madness.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay, well, I think we've done enough damage in this area.
Light on my feet.
I won't spoil what else there is to do in this village, as there is quite a lot to do below the surface. But I won't spoil that any further. No, I'm not going to do that in this playthrough. There's some quite good stuff to do if you have Gale in your party, but we've obviously, removed that possibility now. I do want something from those guys. I don't... Don't necessarily want to attack them.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish.
Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
Do a deception check. It's only a +2, unfortunately. Intimidation, we get a bit more. I guess we're not proficient in deception. We'll do this. It's not a huge DC actually, so that's fine.
Food? No, not food. Too tough for your digestion, I fear. Perhaps friend, then. Friend.
I've seen few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
So Lump has something I want. I'm going to see if I can actually trade him for it. Ah, no, he doesn't sell it. We read his diary without buying it. He's got something that raises his intelligence, and I actually did want that, but he's not selling it. So I guess I might be able to try pickpocketing him. And notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold, and the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold, we check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Bonk. I'm going to leave for now, because if you hire them, they just disappear.
Not so much as a nibble. Food? No, not food.
I don't want them to disappear.
Something over there.
You're not going to be able to just
That's curious.
pickpocket him, I don't think.
Better not be cursed.
It's
They're all
factory
kind of
time.
keeping eyes on
I need a
each
shovel.
other.
Must you? This
I need a shovel to dig this out.
But I thought I had a shovel. I definitely used to have one. And someone else got it.
How delicious.
It's not a huge deal, because there is one in the village, so just walk past
Can't
one.
afford to stay idle.
Let's go and grab that quickly. It was only out here.
Let's try this way.
Shadowheart's
Still
leading the
alive,
charge.
So that's progress. Bet that will fit in my pack. If not over, then through.
no tastes good. One bear.
Maybe I sold it or dropped it or something. I don't know.
I don't need any attention right now.
Yeah, so okay, so to open that, we're going to have to come around this side.
This is dangerous. That pains me.
Another teddy bear, a milk can, a ladle. Vast riches here. I mean, I will take that and the money though.
Head.
One step at a time.
Which I can't give bardic inspiration to anyone. charges on long rest. Because what I was thinking, we'll give it a go, but I don't know who else will be able to do it. I might try Lae'zel, as she's quite dexterous now. We're trying to distract them by playing our instrument. Why are you going there? People are still watching you now. Want Lump to... I want to be able to get up behind Lump and... must be a way to do it so that...
Tastes good. Like bear.
Bothered now. Was that it? You get one attempt.
This inane chatter pains me.
Damn. How about if we just distract them?
No.
That doesn't last long enough. Do I have an invisibility potion? I really want that. I really want that thing he's got. Don't think it's going to happen. He's just not bothered by our bardic stuff now. No, shoot. It might have minor illusion. It's a disguised self.
Shut mouth. Head hurt.
She might have it, I've just not taken it. She's got it, unfortunately, even despite being a trick. She might get it at another level, I suppose.
Should mind my step.
We could fight them, but they are a pretty tough fight. And I'm worried about making everyone else hostile. I might leave them there for now, and if we find like an invisibility potion or something, we'll come and try and use that. Frodo's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Okay. What's in the backpack? Some food. There's the goblin camp over there, though, so we'll do that in the next episode. Can I come down here? No, they've got to go all the way around. Is there anything on the upper floor here? Potentially.
This inane chatter pains me.
Might be something, but I failed my check. Anyone else want to give it a go?
That's curious.
What have we got? I've never seen this before. Child's drawing. Read. Dear Flora, happy birthday. I know, I finally finished a painting. And not just any painting. Does it look familiar? I'll give you a hint. It involved me getting down on one knee and making me the happiest woman alive. I'd best go. I hear silence in the classroom next door, and that's never a good sign. Happy birthday, my love. Amanda. Interesting. Take that. Don't think we ever meet any of those people. But, I've never found that before. So I'm trying to... Oh, wow, it's the gnome. It's the gnome he threw off the windmill. He's actually here.
Games like this in my youth. Was I sweet once?
What's he got? A bloody amulet. Tiny specks of blood cover this. They've pooled into the engravings on the back, spelling out the name Wulbren in a grisly brown hue. We've got his log. Locations of interest. Elfsong Tavern, blah, 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 blah. Moonhaven Ruins. Wulbren, likely taken by force. Interview unsavoury elements, known and unknown. I will find him. Dear blank. Wulbren's mother, her name. Right to inquire, right to inform, or right in relation to flames. 2 flames in the... Oh, and there's some numbers. Yeah, so he was looking for Wulbren. And I guess those locations of interest are in places he thought it might lead to him. But I was just about to say, the reason I'm sort of hot-footing it to the goblin encampment is I kind of want to... I really want to get going on that side of the main story. Going to take things in a very, very different direction. But we will leave that for next time. I'm going to leave it here for now. As I said, when we come back, we'll head into the goblin camp and we'll do things a bit differently to my good playthrough. But thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be fantastic. Be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular playthrough, about some of the things we've done. I mean, that scene in the camp earlier on with Alfira was very unexpected. I enjoyed that. So let me know what you thought. And yeah, if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you could do so. So thanks very much once again, and I hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.